Hi everyone, my name is Maeve McMahon and I'm the Community Manager at Agents of Change. And today we are going to be talking about study groups and how important they can be as part of your ASWB test preparation. This is really important whether you are at the bachelor's, master's, or clinical level. And today we're just going to review some of the importance of study groups and things you can do to utilize them to help your practice. So first, let's review the importance of study guides. As I said before, they're very important when preparing for your BSW, LMSW, or LCSW, ASWB exams, and they should not be overlooked. So the field of social work, as the name implies, relies on elements of social interaction to foster effective and empathetic solutions to complex issues. And the only way that we can do this is by working with others. And that's another tool that we can help add to our toolbox to help grow and develop as a practitioner while we are studying for the exam and once we do reach that field. Today, we are going to go through the benefits of study groups. So the first benefit is that study groups have been shown to curb procrastination. Having increased accountability of working with others to reach common goals is a great benefit of study groups. For various reasons, most of us have a limited amount of time that we are able to dedicate towards studying for this exam. So we want to optimize our time that we do have for studying, and to do that we must curb procrastination, which is something that naturally a lot of us do. So if the members of an LMSW study group are relying on you for progress, you may be more inclined to be prompt rather than if it was just yourself relying on you for this information. Having others to hold you accountable can help you to reach common goals that you both have. The next benefit of study groups is hasten learning. So hasten means to do something faster or more efficiently. So this means studies show that when you learn in groups with others, you often learn faster. You also have the reinforcement that comes with having fellow members of a group, and we are going to dive a little further into that in the next slide. The next benefit is that when you are working in a study group, it helps you to reinforce information. So when you work in a group, other students may identify points that you may have missed. This avoids you having to go back a second, third, and fourth time and really focusing on this information to see what you have missed. It helps you be more efficient with your time and helps you be more efficient with your studying to make sure that you are not overlooking important parts of the material. In this case too, there is someone there to help explain information that you might not understand, and hearing it from someone in your study group may help you get a better grasp on the material that you are struggling to understand, and do this in a more time-efficient way. Study group benefit number 4 is the ability to sharpen your skills. So working with others may help enlighten you to new practices or other study methods that enhance and sharpen your own skill sets. So you may have a skill set that you have been using for a very long time, and consider this a chance to add to your toolbox. So some people like to use active recall, some people like to use visual learning, some people like to learn through note-taking. So this is a chance to really do a deep dive into your group members' minds, see what helps them study best, and see if that is something that could benefit you as well. Through the test prep, this is also a chance to see how your fellow social workers handle their practices in different social work settings, and you can then apply what you have learned from those to your future practices with clients. Overall, consider this a chance to add to your toolbox, like we previously said, and to continue to make yourself the best practitioner that you are able to be. Study group benefit number 5 is that it can offer solidarity. So there is a sense of solidarity that comes from working in groups toward common objectives. In this case, the common experience is that you are all trying to pass this exam. So you can empathize and share common experiences with one another to create fellowship and loyalty in order to best help all of you pass this exam. Through this solidarity, you can talk about challenges that you are all overcoming and how you are getting through this time leading up to the exam in order to make sure that you are best able to succeed in this exam. Study group benefit number 6 is that study groups can help improve socialization. So we are social workers after all, and as part of the job, we have to learn how to work best with other people. So working in groups, both macro and micro, is going to lend itself to our chosen career path. This means socializing in diverse groups, including study and test preps, is excellent clinical practice. As social workers, we have to be comfortable with these diverse groups, we have to be comfortable with diverse opinions and diverse experiences, and working in these groups leading up to the test prep exam is a great experience for when you are actually in your clinical practice. Now we are going to talk about the steps to creating an effective study group. So the first thing is to identify and accommodate your own unique learning style. We are all different, and knowing how we learn best can help prevent hiccups later. So social learners may adapt with ease to study groups, while solitary learners may need more encouragement. So it is important to identify how you personally learn best, what brings you the least amount of stress, and what helps you to remember the information best. This is important information to keep in mind when choosing a study group and choosing how you are going to approach studying for the ASWB exam. The next step would be to respect others and respect members by being prepared for the exam or being prepared for the group. It is important to show up with the material that they are expecting from you, just as you are expecting them to show up with the material that they said that they would. In a study group, you are all benefiting from one another, so making sure that you are doing your part in that group is very important. Third, it is important to try and stay on topic and organized during the group. A group chair or leader can be a helpful idea to keep the group on task for prolonged periods. Like we said before, we want to optimize our study time, so trying to stay on topic of what you are talking about that day and making sure that you do not veer too far off and get unorganized throughout the group. This way, you can all be efficient with the time that you have allotted for studying that day. The fourth step would be to draft a syllabus. This is an outline that can be a helpful tool that keeps the group moving forward, covering the major points of the exam. This is also very important to make sure that nothing is being left out and that all major points that you would like to hit are hit in the study group. A syllabus for a study group will also help keep everyone on the same page and knowing what to expect that day when showing up to the study group. And fifth, it is important to be open to input from all members, so respect each other's opinions. The study group can be compared to a kind of microcosm, similar to real work situations you will encounter in the industry later. Like we alluded to earlier, it is very important to be able to respect different opinions and different experiences in this field. You can start by doing this in your study groups and learning the input that all members have to offer. Whether you agree with what they are saying or not, you must be respectful of it. And here we have some of the resources that we recommend for study groups when preparing for your exam. So first, sign up for the 2 live study groups each month with Agents of Change. When you do this, you also get access to the previously recorded study groups that we have recorded with Agents of Change. So in addition to looking forward to the 2 live study groups each month that you will get with your purchase, you can also review anything that we have recorded in the past and uploaded to our platform. We are able to bring you years of experience in test preparation for the bachelor's, master's, and clinical ASWB exams, and we are happy to help you learn. I recommend looking at our Facebook group where you can learn from us as clinicians, and you can also learn from other people in the Facebook group about their experiences, their challenges, and talk to one another and support one another while you are working towards this common goal of the ASWB exam. Social media can also be a great way to find study buddies or smaller niches and groups to partake in during ASWB study prep. This can be an opportunity to learn how to identify how you learn best and find other individuals who have similar learning styles to you, and that way you can work together towards your common goal. If you are looking for more study content, please check out the paid study materials at agentsofchangeprep.com. There you can get our study prep, which, like we said before, includes the 2 live study groups a month and the previously recorded study groups. You are also able to purchase additional test prep questions that you can review. As always, you can reference the YouTube channel or the podcast for more free information and resources, and also contact at agentsofchangeprep.com with any questions that you may have. And a reminder that this is just a test that you do have the ability of passing if you put your mind to it. Utilizing the way that you know how to study best will get you to that passing score, and you got this. Thank you for tuning in today, and feel free to reach out with any questions or concerns that you may have. Thank you.